Hello and welcome to Map 2, HellRaisers versus Gamers2. HellRaisers actually dropped their map pick to Gamers2, and that was on Overpass. We saw them rush B for the entirety of their T side and actually win out 16 to 13 after a couple of really important, looking back in retrospect, 1v1 clutches from players like Malzino. And now we're moving on to their map pick, Cash. And we'll go out into the pistol round, where we've got mixed buys out from both teams. 3 armor on Gamers2, 2 armor on HellRaisers, 2 kits at either side of the map, and a little bit of a stack over towards B, looking to play retake on A, which may or may not favor them. We'll see.
We'll see what Kucher can do here. Playing back of the truck, just tap, tap, tap through that smoke, not even moving his crosshair, and Innocent will jump into one of those bullets and intercept it with his face. So he's down. 4 on 4 now as they're going for the retake. Kucher looking for a set smoke here as they try to get in. I wonder if is that going to land like on quad or over towards fence, trying to get that player locked in. Oh my gosh, Mao's though peeking out behind the forklift, taking down 3 people just like that.
Wow.
4 people survived there.
Yeah, just counting on themselves to perform that retake on A. I mean, once you have all the other map secured, I assume they just didn't want to have to do it at B because of that open plant situation that you can do. But after Gamers2 took the site, Malzino from that forklift was able to get an amazing 3 frag with a Glock and lock it up. Now HellRaisers are going to be snap buying here. 3 players with armor. Moo the only one to save, as he's going to want to op in 2 rounds, and they're planning for a loss here. But we'll look to do some economic damage.
Well, let's see how they spread out. You do have Angel over at B. Oh, that was on highway where Moo goes down. Doja in that Z connector, but smoked off, thinking about pushing through here. Although, even though they were out very far, all the way towards highway getting picks, they will back off. And Innocent was really trying to long range Galil it there with the spray down, but didn't quite find it until he reset.
Yeah. 3 players up. All the 3 players have armor. Like anyone with armor has died yet. And Angel spawning that B is going to notice that there isn't much going on. I assume they're going to wait for Manise here to look for the first pick, since he's got the greatest flank in A. And actually, Adren gets the pick onto him, so they're going to try to execute right now to trade instantly. But Kucher finds one for himself as well. And Adren gets a second, and Angel is in a 1v2. Highly winnable, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Innocent said 2 HP, and somehow at 1.
1? Was he at 2 HP?
Yeah.
Or was it 12?
Maybe 12, but I was pretty confident that it said 2.
Wow. And Innocent gets the kill.
We'll have to look at chat. Chat.
Hold on.
You're infallible.
I'm looking at the stream.
Oh yeah,
it was 2.
Yeah,
Wait.
it was 2 HP.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wallbang, please.
That's crazy. Would have been a 1v1 with the guy at quad. That's a 50-50 duel with any gun. And yeah, it was very close. But they did the economic damage they wanted to. Moo did invest in wanting to save. And so I think it was a win for both teams there. Bomb plant did go down to make up for some of the money. Early pick comes out from Moo. Traded out instantly from Innocent. Gets 2 frags. The A site is open, but the bomb is not where they want it to be.
Time to hunt some kills, I suppose. They'll find Moo there, still lurking around in the middle. Doja coming over from B. But just missed his opportunity as Sparrow's running back towards the bomb. They're just using the buddy system here. Make sure, if Doja does appear, they'll find him and make sure to get the kill. Also, I don't know if Innocent and Manise died in a position where maybe Doja could have just picked up a gun and saved, but not going to be the case. He'll be brought down as he was finally going to peek there in the Z mid connector. So Gamers2 3-0. We'll move into round 4. And well, Gamers2 obviously really getting the upset on that last map in the last rounds of it as well. So they've probably got a bit of momentum behind them. HellRaisers, they're a pretty veteran team, so maybe not put on tilt just from that. But already starting off, losing the pistol. And here they are in the first rifle. This will be important for them.
Adren gonna get flashed into the main here. Through the smoke. I guess that's actually just to give him cover. And oh wow, finds a pick Onto me. That's a good way to open up the round. Manice, though, attempting to even out, finds a pick for himself. Mazino stranded in the squeaky. Won't have much of a play here unless his teammates decide to come back to A.
And we'll win out on that long-range battle. Moo with the op shot. Now it's just Mouse and Manice alive for Gamers2. And that was a pretty dominant performance. Actually, the only kill that Gamers2 has was Manice getting someone through a smoke over at B.
So you're saying they can do it with their eyes closed?
Exactly. Or that all the people they actually saw they failed to hit, and they got a lucky one through a smoke, perhaps.
So you're saying they need to do it with their eyes closed?
Yeah, so they need to just close their eyes and use the force.
Oh,
we're gonna volley off the box. That might be a kill onto Doja, but no, not even. Move from in the sight with that sick Asimov. 4 kills for him on the round.
I think Mu is already having a better map than he did last map. We've seen Mu go toe to toe with Kenny S, especially like on train.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, he's been really good, and had kind of a slow map last map. Could have made the difference.
He did scout for like literally 6 rounds though.
Yeah.
He did finish 12 and 16, which is not amazing, and already on cash he started off pretty nice, 5 and 3, getting actually all 4 of them right there.
Here we go. It looks like G2 are going to be setting up for a full A. Let's see where these smokes are about to land. I've got a cash match coming up, so I'm trying to
learn
some smokes.
Turns up to get learned up, did you?
Oh, and actually, it's going to be some mid-control take here, I think.
Yeah, boosting 3 people over. That was innocent. So it'll be a full-on highway take. Bomb coming through squeaky, and you do have 1 player trying to work their way out A main. You've evened it up here, but look at Doja on this push through. Does not find the kill, but does so much damage. Now with 5 bullets pushing up, even with 5, is able to get 2.
Well.
And that is shut down. Manice now in a 1-on-3, has the bomb stuck into quad. And based on where Mu is looking, where the Molotovs are going, they know exactly where he is, and Angel will get that spray down. And that A take is completely shut down.
Yeah, here we go. I mean, HellRaisers look like they're much stronger already in this half, just based on those couple of rifle rounds. But because there are so many rounds left in the half, we'll see if Gamers2 can make the adjustment that they need to coming into their rifles. And that's when we'll find out. But until then, they'll be saving. HellRaisers to earn themselves most likely a free round.
Yeah, and that'll tie back up, which would be nice for them. Doja here from under the vent in Checker, doing a lot of damage. He's going to pull out the Deagle. So he's got 6 bullets remaining right now. We'll only need 1 to take down a Sparrow. Can he get Manice with a Juan Dig as well? Sure can.
Does do it. Ever confident is that Doja. Now, back on a buy. HellRaisers have built up a bank. They have lost very few players in the last 3 rounds, and a couple of them have been rifles, so that's a great sign. They've also done, I think, quite a bit of damage on their ecos, actually killing up to 5 players on theirs, so Gamers2 need to prove themselves right here on this rifle. They'll have to go up against the Op of Mao, holding down mid, and I wonder what they're going to try to do.
See where they want to take it. Gamers2 heavily towards A for the time being. Also 2 players hanging out in the sun room. So you've got a position maybe where you can try to fake A. B players will maybe push through, get caught off by Sparrow and Manice. But so far with Malzino already going down there, and I think that was through the smoke at A main, it's going to make things difficult. And either way, the bomb left in middle. So if the A rotates to B, they can scoop it, and vice versa. But Mu taking down Mihu. Getting dinked, it looks like, maybe through a corner of a wall, but
yeah, he tried to dink him about 16 times, and then Mu just like inched over a bit and offed him. Yeah, but now there's only 2 players left. I mean, they're getting picked apart though. Manice answers back instantly, finds 1 frag, and Angel drops out of vent to even out. Now 1 player left. That's an innocent. He's a mid garage, and a 1v4 has the bomb. Not very much time, however.
No, only 30 seconds on the clock and a 1v4. Vent's also not broken, so that's not really an option, and he is spotted. Kucher pushing through B will bring him down. 2 kill for him. Doja found 1 and was the only member to die for HellRaisers. And let's look. So far, since they started winning these rounds, round 4 CTs will live. 3 CTs live in round 5, 4 in round 6, and 4 in round 7. So they have built up quite a bit of money now with these last 4 wins in a row.
Moose saying nice try to me, who was trying to tap him through the
missile box.
Yeah, the missile box. You've all been in that situation. Innocent throwing a smoke, I think, towards the highway. It's going to allow G2 to try to escape. Yeah.
The full-on A-take with all the set smokes coming over. This is a round they'd like to try to get, although it is without rifles and without a lot of armor. So let's see, kind of unveiling what they're going to do with rifles when they do decide to fully execute on A. And a Tech 9 from Mu to answer that of the terrorists. And that'll be now 5 in a row for HellRaisers, as they're starting to get quite a bit of momentum here on this side. Another rifle round, though, here in round 9.
Mm-hmm. It never really gets easier as a CT, always having to go up against a rifle, and then sometimes a rifle again. On the T side, however, if you win a round, you win 2 rounds, you can put CTs on a save, even if they have enough money to buy, if they absolutely had to, just because you want the luxury of having nades. You want to make sure you're able to keep as many people alive all the time, and so your economy is much more fragile in that regard. But HellRaisers have already earned themselves a save round in this half, and now have so much money that it's on Gamers2 to try to bring this back, or at least do a lot of damage, because they haven't even done that. If we look at these past 5 rifle rounds, dropping like a total of 5 players.
Oh my gosh, and Angel and Doja kind of just switching up who plays under that vent, and Checker have been doing so much damage, and no! Sparrow was probably just about to find Angel, but he gets completely blind. Oh man, and I mean, how easy are these kills when all the members on Gamers2 are just so blind?
Yeah. I mean, they're locking down the sites right now. HellRaisers looking like they picked the map. I mean, they're just doing so well. Once again, only dropping a single player. So yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they have lost 7 players in 6 rounds. It's a very good ratio.
Definitely a good stat to have, and that is why someone like Doja has 11.9, 12.6 on a Dren. They are wealthy.
Stacking.
All right. AKs, though, once again, like you said, never really gets too much easier as a CT. You just have more of a buffer. If you happen to make a mistake and drop around, you can still buy up. But it's pretty much all rifles from Gamers2 from now on. Or at least some sort of a force buy with armor and Tech 9s. So always going to have to be on your toes, but again, shutting it down, this time at A. Not losing a member. Doja brings down Manise. That leaves Innocent alive. He'll finally find a kill onto Kucher over there at quad. Adrendo is going to hunt him down, running through that fire.
Wow.
And gets him with the Tech 9, so now 7-3.
Here we go, another player 4 alive. I mean, they almost have so much money that they don't even know what to do with it, but it's again, Gamers2 are going to be on a save, and on the T side, you're going to have these rounds where you have, like, you're so close to a buy, you can buy if you wanted to. You know, it's still, I mean, the score is only 7-3, but HellRaisers have just won 7 in a row, so it's a lot more lopsided than it appears. Gamers2 only have a pistol and 2 rifles to their name. This is almost as if we're watching Inferno right now.
HellRaisers are going to be able to afford like an artillery strike on the T-spawn pretty soon. It's right at the start of the round.
It's in the next update, though, so...
Yeah, 60 grand. Or maybe 16 times 5. I don't want to do the math. It's tough. 85 grand.
Oh, 2 players left on the highway. They have killed more players in that round than they have, wow, since the second rifle. And there it is. I mean, we're touching on the 16 grand for 2 players. I mean, they're just doing so well right now. Gamers2 dead half by that round, so it was a save. But they're going to have to come up with something really good here. And it's not like they're lacking strats. They picked this map. We've seen them do a really nice mid-split strat. It honestly looked really streamlined. I liked how they executed it. It just didn't work out. The sight holds have just been insanely good. B, just as good as A.
Really good flashes, too.
Yeah, and they've been doing it while also, like, pretty much sacrificing middle. And that's also a feat. Oh, Sparrow, though,
Hard to
comes out with
take the
opening pick.
sights and find those entries when you've been so blind. A lot of good pop flash setups for HellRaisers, specifically that one round over at B. But a 4-on-4, and that is somewhat mid-control. Doja, though, is still in the vents, as we can see, but he checks left.
Want to make sure no one was walking up highway, but they have 2 players in A. I think they could afford to not do that. Kutcher's going to be the lone man in the site. They've seen him throw the smoke from quad. It's going to be in an awkward spot. I think Manise can almost see him here. Sparrow most certainly will.
So there you have it. Gamers2 certainly getting on the board here, as it's only Angel with his op. Now, it doesn't really even need to save that just because the money situation is so good. But still, I mean, if he lives, that's still saving like 6 grand. But no, he'll be brought down by Innocent. Nice one-taps there. And HellRaisers, I mean, again, Doja maybe a little aggressive trying to get out those vents, see if highway was clear. He gets caught. And also we had a player, I can't remember who it was for HellRaisers, but pushing A main after that happened. And then he also lost out in an aim battle. So that was HellRaisers for the first time being a little aggressive.
Yeah, don't want to lose focus in a situation where you've done so well. I mean, this would be, I mean, the fact that Gamers2 won that round means absolutely nothing if HellRaisers are able to win this round. So it's really still on Gamers2 to actually to pull this back, and Moo opens up the round with a pick of his own. Sparrow still has the op, and we've seen him be handy with it, especially on the last round, opening up with an opening pick. And so many rounds are won just based on an opening pick.
You've also got a double up set up over on HR. Adren, though, on top of the garage.
Sparrow
will be brought down.
Off him.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It was rather nice. Oh, Innocent and Sparrow were about to knife each other. But now going back again, another boost over mid. That pick did come from the mid garage there on the floor. So now they boost over, put him in a different position. And you do have Angel and Doja. They've boosted Doja in through the vents, and it's going to be up to Moo here to try to hold it down. He will grab 1. No, actually, sorry.
Yeah, he did. He got a kill off. Yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, he did. I was looking at Malzino on Gamers2 and got really confused. First 3 letters, you know, they're the same. Oh wow, Angel very nearly through that smoke got one down. So Gamers2 with the 3-on-2 advantage. Bomb is planted. Angel's gonna go down as he tries to retake, and Doja at the forklift can't find the shots. Malz brings him down over there from that quad position, and Gamers2. I mean, starting to make this a real half. I mean, it's 8-5. Goes to show you how important the first 3 rounds are, right?
Yeah.
That's only 2 rifle rounds for Gamers2, yet they only are trailing by 3 rounds.
Yeah, would have been an 11-2 half if HellRaisers managed to lock it up. I mean, barring the fact that they would have had to knock out Ecoed as well, which we can see that happening. But at this point, Gamers2 all are doing pretty well, and they won that second round. I mean, that helps them get back on their feet. Open it also with an early pick, and I think HellRaisers were giving up mid and doing much better. I mean, there were rounds where they let Gamers2 do a mid execute, run all the way up highway, and still held. So maybe you should consider that.
They had they let around Gamers2 got 3 up highway, 1 squeaky and 1 A main, and we're trying to pinch from, I guess, 3 sides. A main and squeaky are kind of the same area, but Squeaky does open up the angle to forklift, and either way, it got shut down immediately. But Manise catches Adren trying to boost over mid.
Adren made noise, or Adrian made noise, and that's so rough. You cannot do that versus a good team. Make noise and just continue with the boost. As much as you want to, as close as you are to the boost. As soon as you make noise, it's just too easy to get the kill. And he made noise because he jumped on the head and then jumped once again. But I think Angel didn't uncrouch yet, and that's why he made noise. Oh, getting pushed out of the forklift there, but finds the spray. Very nice. Onto Mazzino.
Right, now it's up to Doja. Lone Ranger over here in B will bring down Innocent, and it's into a 2-on-2, and actually both Manise and Angel are at 16. Sparrow taking some damage there, but he does hit the shot. Manise is brought down. Bomb to be planted. Let's see where he'll want to play.
I'm pretty sure he's upset to have had to pop those vents after trying to run the fake.
Yeah,
there.
Sparrow has to hear this, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
And he'll post up to watch the cross. Probably knows how low Angel is. And he will get that. So nicely played there by Sparrow. Will get 2 kills. Manise obviously finding 3, so a big part of that round as well. And that's 8-6 right now, with 3 in a row here for Gamers2. And actually in a position where some of the members on HellRaisers will maybe just be with Pistol's armor.
Yeah, I mean it's a really good that first of all Gamers2 were able to win those 2 rounds in a row. Winning a third means that they've just come up with a solid half out of nowhere, and are actually in a position where HellRaisers don't even have enough money suddenly to buy what they want. It's pretty crazy. But man, is Cash? I know Cash. When I say Cash is a momentum-based map, there's not really a good way to explain it. But streaks.
Besides seeing it.
Besides seeing it, but it is very streaky for whatever reason.
Edison't trying to maybe work his way out middle. And Sparrow will actually grab Mu, who is one of those players that got relegated down to only a pistol. He had a deagle and armor. Kucher is still alive with his 5.7.
Oh, and Manise already led up mid. Shoots a Dren in the back of the head.
Will also grab Kucher, who was in the site. Doja gets him, though, before he can cross over, but not a great situation. And actually, I think Innocent is just lagged out for me.
Oh, yeah, because Angel just made noise right behind him and didn't notice him there.
Yeah, he was over towards the mid warehouse with the smoke grenade pulled for a really long time. But now that puts it into a 2-on-2. A bit unfortunate for Gamers2. It looks like we'll start off the next half with a pause. Or actually, don't even need to. They have to ready up again. But here they go in the retake. 2-on-2. Mihu brings down Angel. Doja with the trade out there. Last player is in quad. Do they know? I don't know if Malzino actually had to show himself. Doja does not look like he knows, but he hears the step and will turn in time to bring down Malz.
Wow. The 1v1 clutch does go with the way of HellRaisers. We've seen Gamers2 actually win quite a few clutches against HellRaisers. Right? It feels like almost all of the ones on Overpass went their way. But yeah, Dosia does win that. And they
that
did
round
come
was
away
really
with,
unfortunate, though, with the disconnect.
yeah, more than likely, Angel jumps out behind him, and he was lagged out. But if he wasn't, he would have more than certainly turned around, because Angel just jumped right by him, saw him, but then pulled his knife out, and then
or not have been there, and probably moving towards A.
Yeah, right.
All right, looks like Innocent has got his internet issues sorted out. Must have went out on him, but he is back, and we can start the second half here on map 2, HellRaisers versus Gamers2. Of course, you're watching CEVO-MLG Pro League.
Mm-hmm. And after losing the pistol, HellRaisers came out and won, what's this, 8 rounds in a row, and then lost 3 rounds in a row to Gamers2, and then came out with the last round and making a 9-6 half. The score wouldn't tell you that, but whoa, Kutcher coming out with a 1 deagle on the pistol round. Instantly to kick it off.
Angel trying to get a kill there with his Glock, using about the entire clip. Got a couple shots in. It wasn't enough, and Mihu down to 9 HP. We talked about Mihu maybe needing to step up here in this half for Gamers2. Just get some kills on the board. Kucher, the Deeg on the first round as well. Will find the head of Innocent.
Oh.
And now we've got a 4-on-3. Look at Mihu, perfect spot here on this flank. Gonna grab Kucher as well, so he gets 2 just like that. Now Gamers2 with that man advantage. 3-on-2. Angel will clean him up. 2-on-1 now, still advantage towards HellRaisers. Angel is low, so Manise doing the right thing, looking for that frag to bring home and turn it into a 1-on-1, but he doesn't find it.
Wow, I thought Gamers2 had a retake there. It was looking really, really promising. And actually, at first, I figured HellRaisers would be able to trade out the frags, win at checker box, and win outside B main a lot more easily than they did, but they couldn't. And that's when I thought it was going to be a promising retake, but HellRaisers brought it back, and from a 2v3, made it a 2v0.
It's tough to win rounds with 0 people.
Indeed.
Unless you got that bomb ready to explode, like we did see earlier today quite a bit. A lot of rounds with actually all people becoming deceased. Oh, through the door there. Taking a couple shots to the head was Doja. Down to 47 and even some more with that 5-7. Bringing him down to 19 HP. Manise did also take some damage there. Now will be the base as he will boost up Mihu.
Just looking to stand his ground though. There's a molly onto the forklift.
Yeah, all the mollies coming in over defense and quad, but that will not affect those site players. Nade's trying to come in, and there it is. Adrian will find one. Angel now with a Tech 9 grabs another and another. So coming in and another. All three right there. Easy 1,800 bucks and another. Gets all of them. 4K with the Mac 10.
Pretty good HSP too.
Number one submachine gun, 4 drive-bys.
Yep. And another Arena. A Rooney.
You've lost me. I need to make my Mac 10 skin. I don't even want to say it because someone's going to do it, but I'm never going to do it, so maybe it's just better that it's made.
Okay.
I wanted to make a Mac 10 with a burger on it. Call it the Big Mac.
Hey.
That would be
good.
sick. So honestly,
I'll steal
you know,
that.
if you want to credit me, you can. But if someone wants to make that, go for it. Because that's awesome.
And they don't have to credit you.
They don't have to, but hopefully they will.
And what if they thought about it, didn't see this? Are you just going to take credit for it?
Yeah, I guess that's the tough spot. Nah, I guess not.
I totally.
Well, if it appears like right after this, then yeah.
I'd be like, nobody. I mean, what if they were working on it for months though?
If they could prove it, I guess. Rifle round though, round 19, where we will see Gamers2 with a chance as Innocent gets one in checker. And Mihu, oh, actually, there one bullet does finally connect, but he was kind of in the in between that doorway between B warehouse and checker, so he was safe from the spam. Mani's going to find one from his position in quad at A, and that was it actually is kind of gearing up to be an A take as the bomb +1. That's Angel and Moo there on highway.
Oh, it's a fake, and it's not going to do anything quite yet. Sparrow still on the site, and Innocent in that rotator spot. It's going to spot Kutcher and going to get a free frag right there. Will he get traded out? It looks like no. A last bullet kill from Innocent with that M4 spray.
So first round and the first rifle round. And that's big. I mean, this is the exact scenario of how the first half started off. The terrorists taking 3 in a row. CTs get the first rifle. But will it be Gamers2? Will they have the ability to get another 7 after this to tie that streak?
Good math, good math.
Of 8.
It will be tough. HellRaisers have a completely full buy here. Gamers2 are also pretty low. I mean, this would be a good opportunity again to win. It's never a bad opportunity to win a round, but some rounds are just more favorable than others economically. And well, Moo peek into the crosshair of Sparrow. I'm not sure, but it looks like Sparrow might want to try to find him and doesn't. Good patience from Moo there, holding that angle.
Yeah, not doing it alone either. Kucher is there watching that close angle if anyone is to push up. We got another fire kill. Actually, Angel found that and then went down. That'll pull a rotator over to A, so Mihu and Innocent there. We still have Malzino creeping around in B, and that's where the bulk of the force is going to be. Doja rotating over now to group up with the team, just waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and you still got 50 seconds to work with.
Yeah, going to be the sole man on the site. We'll have to go up against the aggression here. Smoke's going to be thrown right in front of him. Ooh, almost trying to use it to his advantage, but Moo was as well.
Not sure if that was spam or if Malzino is completely spotted. It looks like he, oh my gosh, going for a ride there. 2-on-2 though, as Innocent will strike from heaven. Bomb going to go down in the default. A little harder to defend for him and Doja. Mihu is still not here, so Innocent going to have to chill out for a little bit. Oh, that nade was massive. 43 damage coming in.
Glorious grenade.
So Mihu.
Will he get caught? Oh,
he's got to be hurt. Does Kucher not? Okay.
Great angle from Gosia there.
Yeah, Dosia brings them both down.
That was excellent. Came through the vents, so he knew that there was not going to be any aggression from there, at least for a while, and was confident there wasn't going to be at all, and just held that angle with his life. Ended up being the perfect decision, and got both frags on the retake. And that's the 13th round of the board, and Gamers2, because of that, have to save. Very crucial round to win, as I mentioned.
Yeah, we'll have the scout here for Manice. Generally, that's Sparrow territory, but Mani's going to take it over from him this time. And it's not like there's a 5/7 armor behind it. It is just some upgraded pistols. Moo doesn't even take the shot on that jumping counter-terrorist. This grenade, though, that hurt.
That was
About
pretty good.
64 damage with it. And Mao's still somehow able to escape and get back, crossing over to the site. Mihu's going to be brought down. That's Angel that gets it over there in A main. It was actually Mihu pushed somewhat aggressively. Now Mani's trying to do the exact same thing.
And
Won't pan out. Angel finds second kill on the round.
And this round working out really well for HellRaisers, who are one away from, after this match point, and do it cleanly so far. So a huge victory for them, not losing a single man. And it's on Gamers2 to show that they can win more than one rifle round on the CT side. Unfortunately for them, this is only their third opportunity to do it. They've gone 1 for 1, but because that second one was so crucial, the save was to follow, and now they won't have an op. They will actually have to settle for a FOMS on one of their players as well.
Yeah, and everyone, not that the head armor matters against the AKs, but lack of nades, not a single kit. Oh, what a nice jumping boost there to get over on top of that shroud box, as we call it here in North America. Not sure if the term has spread across the world, but maybe someday.
Oh,
Right,
he might
so
have a
trying
lot
to
of
defend
success from up here.
Yeah, they flashed him up, but they are not checking it. He will, however, shoot the first guy coming out, so they're going to know he's up there. I don't know if he'll get the chance to reload. They will drop in another flash. And, yep, so not the most success.
No,
Really.
he could have waited. I mean, they didn't check him there, and they might have had some success. He didn't want to leave his teammate in too much danger, however, and so made that decision. Oh, Mihu finds a frag right away. Oh, and they are about to clean up there. Very nice rifle round overall.
They needed that, too. 4 people surviving is absolutely key for their chances. Because, look, their money's still in the mid 3Ks, which means Manice again. Unless, I guess, someone will drop him so he can buy everything. And, well, actually, a quick pause here. This was from Gamers2 side of things. So maybe innocent, guilty of poor internet. I'll be here all day, guys. All day. I won't be casting North America, but I will be producing it. We'll see what I come up with to draw tonight. Until I get yelled at, I will continue doing it. And then even then, maybe I'll just continue doing it.
I mean, if innocent's not innocent, I guess you could say nobody is innocent.
Suppose you could. He's back, though. Yay. And he's poor with the USP. So he will be dropped. That's Sparrow that spends all the money there. Well, looks like we can get things underway. As it's another one-off CT round for Gamers2. They're going to really need to try to chain these together. But again, 4 people living was a big deal. If they'd lost any more than that, this would have been a pretty tough round for Gamers2. Still will be, because it's a full-strength HellRaisers op on Kucher, actually. He'll have a go with it. Owens gets it. Wins that op battle with Kucher, dropping out of that B Heaven. And does it with Moo's op as well.
But as important as opening picks get at this point for HellRaisers, or for Gamers2, that is. Oh, wow.
Oh!
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Relentless on the aggression was Angel. Followed that frag with his life. Is actually just going to take it right into the A site. Knows where Mihu is as well. And will he find that entry? He does. He does turn it into 2 as well. He's getting 3 fags on the round. Unbelievable play from him.
Yeah, that is easily play of the day material. That first kill was utterly insane. Just expecting someone to be jump spotting that, gets him. And 3 on 2, so he opened that up with all 3 entries, took the site by himself. Regular Rambo. But the Molly's coming into the forklift. Sparrow is able to retreat. Will be brought down at the end by Doja, and now Malzino trying to come up truck. will be shot down. And I gotta ask, maybe I'm just a scrub, but are you able to put the rename stickers on the bomb? Or does it just...
Yeah, you can, but it's like
Is it like a bug, right?
yeah, it's a bug. I think you can do it for free. I'm not sure. I
He
haven't
had
tried it.
that, the bomb, they had it called the Hell Bomb.
Yeah,
for
someone
HellRaisers,
renamed it. It shows up in your inventory and stuff. It's pretty cool.
So there you go. I noticed that once before and it had confused me, but now that I think about it, I do kind of remember the posts about it. Innocent looking for the one dig. Does a bit of damage, but doesn't find the headshot.
Oh, dodging a flash. Turns around, but
Still had to turn around, so maybe
Yeah.
able to get in there and find the kill.
no respect to flash. Definitely did its job. They're just going to go and grab the bomb before going over the boost, and it looks like they want to try to split B here. Malzino stuck. Actually gets a frag with the Falmouth, and oh, could find a second one. Really easily does. Turn around to do it on a off-on cycle. A player in the site goes down. Kutcher with 2 entries so far. Oh.
Getting them on the cross to the site. Mihu with that final kill, and how is he doing here? 11 and 19. So once again, Mihu's having a tough thing, or a tough day. But even still, I think Gamers2 up against HellRaisers, yeah, they're not out of this yet, but likely HellRaisers will end up taking this map. Still pretty solid to get one map in this best of 2 and get a point on the board here for the standings.
Absolutely. 2 ops on the board. Sparrow and Mies. This is really effective on this map, especially if you can hit your shots, and Sparrow has been very good so far with the op. They're cutting off the side of the map. Kutcher is watching it from far back, and they're on pretty much a forced buy here.
Yeah, and that buy to win... Well, no, yeah, just HellRaisers. I guess they've got the buffer zone where they're not too worried about it. Just try to keep the pressure on. It backfire, less likely to backfire on T side.
Yeah, I think, yeah, definitely, and just counting how many rounds they have to work with, I think they're just risking it here. And if they do the damage early, right, they can always force Gamers2 into a position where they're not going to be able to buy in future rounds. So even if they don't win this here, if they do a lot of damage at Dosia, wow, with a really nice peek, finds a headshot onto Innocent, spotting from that headshot, and they have highway control now.
Oh my gosh, that flash went off on Mihu's nose, but wasn't getting pushed, and makes the right call to turn back and watch that Z connector as, well, no one's actually controlling mid or watching the highway, so he kind of took a risk sitting out like that.
Yeah. All
Just
they did
hoping
was
they wouldn't push up highway.
Ooh, Mihu pushing down, spots Dosia, who I think he's assumed went upper, but is going to look for a frag here, and actually does.
Oh, Manise able to get that shot and get back into that fence corner. He actually gets them both, so beautiful there for Manise. Ends the round with the 3K. Malzino and Mihu also getting on the board there. And the only kill we saw from HellRaisers was the nice peek out mid from Dosia.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's going to allow them to build up a bank again. They hold on to those 2 ops, are within 5 rounds of tying. HellRaisers are back on a save. Gamers2 are definitely still in this.
That they are. They did what majority of people thought they couldn't do on the first map. That was get the win versus HR. And Gamers2 actually, oh my gosh,
Wow.
Sparrow
See ya.
maybe looking a little better with the P250 than he should have, because there were also AK bullets flying in there, so I think he got some of the weakened targets, and everyone also died to that AK as well. But it looked like Sparrow was doing it by himself from the point of view that I saw. But Gamers2 is doing quite well here in Season 7. They've got a 2-0 versus Penta, a 2-0 versus Property. They did lose to their Polish brethren, Virtus Pro 0-2, and now this is their 4th best of 2 series, where they actually are still in a position where they could bring this to overtime and get a 2-0 win, but at the very least, we're able to pull 1 point out of it.
And they're opening up this next buy round here, very important gun round for HellRaisers, who are really low with 2 opening op picks.
Ooh, that nade.
Before I can even point out the first one. Oh, a mid player spotted. Innocent finds that frag all of a sudden. Only 2 left on HellRaisers.
Yeah, the round has fallen apart. They are, it looks like, yeah, over here towards the A main stairs. Oh, did boost up Doja. Okay, so Doja trying to work for that mid control. Let's see if you'll see Innocent cross back. He will. Unfortunately, though, This teammate didn't make it. Moo and A main was brought down, and Manise has been insane with that op over there the last couple rounds, hitting that one before the smoke blooms.
Yeah. Once again, having such a high impact. And this is where we see a situation where a half is only made up of a certain amount of rifle rounds. I mean, you might say that there's 15 rounds and a half, but if you look at it from the perspective of there being rounds where you can't afford to buy, you'll notice that there are only 6 to 7 gun rounds, especially if you continually lose. So with that in mind, HellRaisers are within 3 of having to tie, and will have to come up with something. And we've seen the 2 rounds that they have gone were based on hero plays. Right now, a great crossfire in the A site allows them to support each other with no one dying.
And Manise, even though he's been so on point with the op, I get maybe hands it over to Sparrow based on spawn, and he'll find a 3K with his A1S over here in the A site regardless. But again, it was on that ecoing side of HellRaisers. Manise, the last one gone. Angel there through the door, and now within 2 of taking this last map, last game of the day for Europe, possibly into overtime here. But again, another rifle round.
This is the last. 29. This is the last like full rifle round if they don't get a plant. Well, they'll be able to save, but it's gonna be tough. I mean, they won't have what they have now. That is an op, and it all depends on whether or not they can plant the bomb. Or, I mean, obviously they're gonna want to try to close it out right now. Otherwise, it's just gonna get way too tight. And
Miyu gets aggressive. The trade is there for Mu, though. He'll bring down Miyu with the op. So into a 4-on-4 right now. Adrian and Kucher are moving off of the B warehouse where they started the round back towards A main. The bomb has been scooped up. Doja still in a chance in that squeaky room. Gets Innocent off of the catwalk. So like they know that it's clear. They know that Fork is clear. Innocent, though, brought down from toxic barrels. And Manise has just been such a player here at the fence. Misses his second shot and actually burns. Gamers2, though, still with the man advantage. 3-on-2. Kucher trying to work his way in. Adren going up on the forklift side, but you've got Innocent right on side of the site. Will get Kucher before he's able to get into that quad, and goes for the peek on Adren, but can't grab it. So he's in a 1-on-2, has the bomb, and this is for the victory for HellRaisers.
Ooh, Will Sparrow come out with a peek. You didn't actually see Adren, but Adren spotted him. Now you can try to plant here. It's going to be slightly open.
Won't push him to try to stop the plant. In case it was a fake. Obviously, they know now that it wasn't.
He's looking for nades, but can't find any. And is in a tough spot where they got smokes and flashes, but he's going to have to frag out. And Sparrow finds him without him being able to find the frag.
Only 2 bullets! Used a lot there, expecting the player trying to make a stand, but instead just did a full ring around the Rosie. And Adren will fall.
Gave him the loop-de-loop, and wow, that's it. HellRaisers now did get the plant, so they will have all the money they want. And we'll buy here in a last stand, the last-ditch attempt to make it 16-14, which is quite surprising. We saw, them be able to win 3 or so rifle rounds, though actually one of them was a save. So I think it was 2 rifle rounds, and one of them was with Angel getting 3 insane entries, and the other with Dosia playing a 2v2 really well in the B site, which should come down to a simple B execute. So I wonder what that'll mean for them coming into this round.
That Angel round was insane. That was like play of the day for me.
Yeah.
Even though we have seen, we did see an ace on Overpass, but I actually can't remember which series it was in because we saw Overpass in both of them. I think it was the first one with Mouse Sports. I think it was Dennis actually that aced. So that one was pretty nice. But Angel definitely showed up to play on this map. Will they be able to close it out? And what's going to hurt more? Making this comeback and losing 16-14, or HellRaisers having had the chance to close it out for so long but being pushed to OT?
Both.
Yeah, both. They both hurt. Love hurts. Innocent. Oh my gosh. Gets 2, and that's mainly because Adren tries to go for a quick trade out, but just still keeps running into the continuation of that spray. Get off the road, Launders!
The 2v4 right now. Moo actually goes down instantly, and Angel, the one left with the entries, is left in a 1-on-3 now, and Mousino just gets the frag, and it actually goes to OT.
There you go. Someone outside your apartment was not very happy about that. keeping the horn.
about his skins.
Yeah, he's lost his skins. It was tough.
Oh my goodness.
And there actually is potential, right? What were those odds again? Because the skins, if it ties up, are returned. But if we have a 2-0 situation here, Gamers2 is going to be pulling off one heck of an upset.
Yeah, 32% for Gamers2 if they win an OT.
And here we go, OT. 6 rounds. 6 rounds for OT, 3 per half, starting with 10K. Those are the rules that we use here in CEVO. Maybe a little bit different than what you're used to seeing over at Face It.
Yeah, and we're gonna kick it off with an HRT half. So that's like gonna be a true test for them. I think we'll see very early on whether or not they can win an OT, because they've got to come OT rounds, and it can't really be off the back of hero plays every single time. In OT maybe, because you only need 2 to 3, but overall it needs to be very decisive rounds where you're able to win trades across the board, not leave it down to these one-on-one clutches. Can't rely on clutches, although they do win you games.
Smoke's going out for some of that mid control. That's going to allow Kucher to get out there, but didn't quite smoke off that headshot box, and he was the one that threw that smoke, so Innocent brings him down. Mihu pushes aggressive into A main, grabs 2, turns around, takes off Dozia in the squeaky room, and Innocent also getting the second kill over towards mid. So the split, trying to come in through A main and up highway, falls completely flat there for HellRaisers, and Gamers2 will continue their momentum with... Well, I mean, this is so many in a row. That's 8, counting that first round in OT now, in a row for Gamers2.
8 rounds in a row, yeah. And
They've tied the streak.
That was extremely decisive. I'm surprised they're going for a double up right now. It might be the adjustment they need, but if they don't win this round, they're going to be so broke.
They're going to have pistols in OT.
Pistols in OT. Wow, both operas in a...
Feel free to use that too, you guys. Just pouring all my ideas out today on stream. As HellRaisers will spread out. Kucher looking over towards B, but Angel starts it off, brings down Manise, who has been such a force, and he was actually opping this round as well, so that's a big pickup there for HR.
It was a great flash. Oh, the nade actually missed.
Wasn't quite able to bring down Mihu, gets him to 55. And Sparrow will be left alone over at B. Kucher also still watching it, but with that next pick, Doja moving out and grabbing 2. Innocent and Bihu to fall. It will be a full-on A take. Although still players lurking, like Kucher still lurking, waiting for someone to push through. And still on top of the boost here is Moo. He'll bring down Melzino in the connector. And that was Sparrow trying to come up truck side. Going to be opt down, and that'll tie things up here in OT. 16-16 also ends that 8-round winning streak of Gamers2.
Yeah, I mean, where was that HR in regulation near the end? We didn't see them win a single round like that on their T side.
They only needed one for a while.
Yeah. But figuring it out as the game goes along probably favors HellRaisers as T side rounds might be a little bit more difficult to come by.
Yeah, and Gamers2 have been on CT side for a long time now, maybe getting a little cozy, although I guess the same thing goes for HellRaisers, trying to finally figure it out. Maybe they finally downloaded the Gamers2 CT side as Doja blows Innocent away off to the other side of mid with you.
Volleying the headshot and Adren. Oh, Adrian gonna find the pick into B. That's huge, and suddenly working picks is just working out. As he's in the checker room, knowing that there's only one man left on the site, but Mazino, with a good angle, finds him quickly.
And that pop flash comes out and will not blind Manise at all, and it completely gives away what Doja is trying to do. So this might actually backfire. Manise is going to throw another couple pop flashes in. Those don't really mess with Doja too much either. So both their flashes somewhat ineffective, and Doja going to hit that player, Mihu. They still had no idea that he had already creeped out.
Did Angel just hit one through the smoke? Oh my god, he did.
Yeah, he got Manise, who was in that fence, maybe over to quad at that point, and Angel will plant bomb default. It's up to Mouse. He's got to go for it here. Isn't a 1-on-3. No. Can't even take a shot. Angel gets him, and HellRaisers silence for so long. Finally, they get 2 in a row.
Adrian says GG. It was definitely a typo.
The confidence, the offensive GG.
But that is a really big win for them, getting the 2 rounds on T side all of a sudden. Once again, where was that in regulation? They were able
I
to
don't
just
know.
come out with it right off the gate. Even the first round in OT was looked like it was going to be over. Gamers 2 came out the bat swinging, came out the gate swinging,
The bat.
came out the bat gating, came out the
Oh.
gat baiting.
I don't know. It came out with the gat baiting. Sounds like something you could probably do in CS. All right. So down by 1 now, Gamers 2. Took them forever to find their first lead. Took them a long time to then give it up. Well, no. Yeah, it took them forever to find the first lead. It took 8 rounds in a row to grab the lead. They tied it up, got the lead in OT, and immediately they relinquished it over to HellRaisers, who now only need 2 more rounds. But Gamers 2 starting off great. They got it to a 4-on-4 situation. Bomb down in B. See if they can hold on to it. They'll stop Angel. He's the first responder trying to jump into Checker. Adren is spotted as well, but still able to get Manise. And Kucher knows where Innocent is in the sunroom. Grenade takes out Adrian, though, so Kucher trying to work in and do this along with Dozia, who has done some crazy things already this half. Let's see if he can take this. Is spotted, trying to move in. Will crouch. Look at Mihu, though, in a great spot to stop the cross. Now time is too low, and actually Mihu just gets them both anyways.
Wow.
Will die, though.
Gamers 2 are actually 1 away from winning, I think. Right? That's where they won
Both of
1.
them.
Oh, no. They've
2
got
away,
to win
2
2.
away.
Just
19.
Yeah, they've got to win all 3 here. If they're able to do it, then that would be a huge upset in this OT. I feel like double OT is imminent right now. But I just left up to question. That round we had Moo in the B site left solo and only managed to get 1 frag. Almost got the second one, but just couldn't actually do it. And here we go. The infamous B rush is out from Gamers 2.
They lose 2, 3, now 4 almost immediately. Angel from Heaven did kill 1 and quite a bit of damage to the others. Can Innocent bring it back? I mean, this will have to be a hero play. He does have the bomb. And actually, if they want, Kucher might push into the vents. It's not broken, though. He's going to make sure that it doesn't rotate, but it might not have to. Adrian here in Heaven. Hasn't quite seen him yet. We'll see him if he jumps up into sight, though.
He's looking for that pick, though.
Oh, just turns around! So now they know where he is. He's in that site. Still has plenty of time, so he's going to try to look for some kills here, but can't do it. Kucher will bring him down. Did eventually come through those vents.
And here we are, the last round of OT. And HellRaisers knocking on the door of a victory. Have to steal this one up, though.
And let's see, Gamers 2 able to get a 100% full buy, even without that bomb plant there.
Mm-hmm. They did manage to win a round, fortunately for them.
And now they're going to look. We saw them, I mean, honestly, really only saw them throw all these smokes onto the A site once, and that was on like an eco with Tech 9s. Now they're going to try to do it with the rifles. It's been a long time since they went for that A execute, and it's actually just going to be a fake. Or somewhat similar to the one that
Angel with the perfect
highway.
flank.
Angel, though, under the boost, catches 2 off just like that. No one went around to come out the middle warehouse. And that allows them to be in such a good spot. Malz and Manise now the last 2 for Gamers 2. They got to play their hearts out here to take it to double OT if they want to win the series 2-0. But Kucher, again, in a great spot.
And that hope is slowly fading as Malzino is now left in a 1-on-3. I mean, it's 50 seconds. He could get a kill and make this extremely winnable if somebody makes a mistake. He does 40 seconds left on the clock now. He has the bomb. He's left the name main. They don't know where he is. He has a lot of freedom. So he's going to look around and see if he can make a play happen.
Yeah, and he's waiting. So that'll push Moo to rotate. Mal's going to get Adren there. Can he find that player on quad? That's Kucher. And down to 18 HP, though, after he got that 1 kill. So it was somewhat costly.
20 seconds
Still
left.
playing the time. But now it's starting to tick against him.
And Moo has his cross. Oh, misses the shot, though. Oh, and there he is, the kill.
Yeah, it takes his attention, so it allows Kucher to peek out, get that final frag. And while it didn't look extremely decisive, HellRaisers finally, even after their great 8 rounds in a row in the first half, Gamers2 kind of brought it back. And I mean, if we think about it, the first half actually should have been 8-7. Like, you had that really awkward situation where Innocent lagged out on the side of Gamers2, and they lost that round because of it. So who knows what could have happened if you take it back to round 15. But, I mean, still really well fought from both teams.
Absolutely.
And, well, there you go, guys. That's the European coverage. So Mousesports take their series 2-0, and HellRaisers versus Gamers2 will tie it up at 1-1, each team winning the other's map.
Well played.
So there you go. Did you learn anything? You're going to take any of this into your cash match tonight?
Yeah. I learned some cool peaks that I was watching for some cool peaks, and a couple of those strats. I absorbed them. Learned a couple smokes. About to win main.
About to win main, which is crazy, right? Because like the prize pool of main is nuts. It's what, like 12 grand?
Mm-hmm. 5
Actually,
grand for
first place.
first place. Yeah.
So that's a lot to play for there. So really helping the scene here with these nice North American tournaments. Well, I guess global only in pro, or maybe we also have a main in Europe. Yeah, we do have a main in Europe. Okay, obviously picking my dog up was a mistake with the sandwich on my desk. Go away. Yeah, anyways, great matches today in Europe. We got North America coming up tonight. If some of you haven't seen the new Tempo Storm play, which actually I haven't, you'll get to see it tonight. Tempo Storm playing Elevate, and that's going to start at 8 p.m. And then you've got Ace versus Affinity. I call them Affinity. Maybe it really is just Affinity, but to me that sounds stupid. So I'm going to say it's Affinity versus Ace. And guys, for that, we will have our Vulcan pregame show. So make sure to head to Vulcan.com, get your rosters locked in. If you haven't made an account yet, make sure to use the promo code CEVO, and any money you put in will be matched 100%. So 100% deposit matching up to $1,000. That means you put in 50, Vulcan gives you 50, $100. And yeah, that might be a lot of money to some people. So, I mean, even just putting in $1 or even $5, two times that amount is better than one. So use that promo code CEVO, and we'll see you for the Vulcan pregame show around 7:45 p.m. Eastern. You've been watching the CEVO MLG Pro League. I'm Helium. With me is Launders, and you can see our Twitters there up at the top. I'm at Heliumbrella. He's at CS Boxer. So make sure to give us a follow. Let us know what you think. If we don't see any tweets, we'll just assume we're the best. I got no qualms with that.
All right.
What do you got, Launders?
That's
Say
pretty
goodbye.
good. Bye.
Concise. All right, peace out, guys.
See ya.